A hero, I wouldn't consider Ned a hero. A hero is someone who gives themselves up and puts themselves in pain and lives through that pain in the name of someone else. Ned does not do that. Ned goes to West Africa because he wants to make his name out of the catastrophe, and he sees that the catastrophe going on in West Africa is ultimately the only big story right now. I mean, you know, it would be the same as going to Iraq in 2003. It's the only main story going on in the world, and so he sees that as kind of his in. I think he loves traveling, he loves writing, he loves being a journalist, so I think there's a certain amount of selflessness in his actions, but he's not a hero. He's not a martyr for the people being affected by this virus. Perfectionism. I think he's very headstrong. I think he is very naive. I think he's very young. And I think he wants to be perfect. He wants to do an amazing job. He wants to be famous for something, ultimately. He wants to be famous for something substantive, but he wants to be famous for it. And so I think that's kind of his dark side and his shady side. That he is a perfectionist and he wants to do the best job he can, but the reason he wants to do the best job he can has a level of selfishness in it. I wouldn't call myself a conspiracy theorist, but I am skeptical of the world and of kind of the agenda that people tell you in mainstream media and in Western politics and all that kind of stuff. And so I think what drives him to look so far into this is because he wants it to be true. And again, that's not really selflessness. Because he wants it to be true so that he can take advantage of it. And he wants it to be true because he, as a person, wants it to be true. Not as a journalist, as a 22-year-old kid who wants an exciting life outside of his world with his parents. If I had my choice, I want there to be a revolution. I want there to be something wrong with the world, and I want to be a part of the movement that changes the world for the better. And so I think that's what drives him to keep on researching, is because he wants to be a part of that movement to make the world a better place. And so he wants to believe that the world is corrupt. And so ultimately, he won't stop researching until he finds the truth.